Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew from American Musical Supply here at Winter NAMM 2018. I'm here with Ivana Manley herself, and she's going to talk to us today about the ELOP Plus and the NuMu.
Hey guys, yeah. Well, what we've been working on at Manley Labs is taking some of our older designs and really analyzing like, man, these things are hard to build. Let's redesign them and relay them out so that they can pop together much faster here in America, and so that we can bring the price down and make them much more efficient to build. Two of the products that we did this on is the Manley NuMu, which is a kind of take on the Variable Mu, and I'll talk about that in a second, and the Manley ELOP, which replaces the older Manley ELOP. So the first thing we start with is the power supply. The power supply is a switching design that was designed for us by Bruno Puzzi and his team, and it works on 120 kilocycles instead of 60 with a really small transformer instead of a big transformer. So it weighs less. There is zero hum ever anymore in the unit because it's not working at 60 cycles. And it's a very low radiating design, so there's no high frequency noise in the audio either. It works, it gives us 300 volt rails for real. They're all regulated and super quiet and very low impedance. So it really improves the audio. Like, it's quieter and the blacks are blacker and the noise floor is so much lower. It's a real advancement in audio power supply design for vacuum tubes. So it's very important. And so both these units use the same power supply, and it's incredibly important to start with an awesome power supply. So we got to get it out of our heads that switching power supplies are bad. They're really good when the genius of the world designs them for you, for audio. All right, so the ELOP Plus, we had this product. It's an LA2A type of limiter. It's called the Manley ELOP. It's a nickname for electro-optical. So it works with a light that changes depending on how you drive it from the sidechain, and that light shines upon a little resistor that changes its values, and that it clamps on the signal like a little volume control, and that's how you achieve your limiting. With the Manley ELOP Plus, we added also a ratio button to it, so we now have a 3-to-1 compressor and your 10-to-1 limiter in the same box. So we were able to add a feature, so that's good. The layout, again, has been all improved and modernized. We do embrace surface mount technology, especially for all the sidechain stuff and the metering circuitry and all that. So the build of the product is so much faster. And again, the whole thing's built in America, and that's really important to what we do at Manley Labs. So we worked really closely with Ross Hogarth here in California, and he was one of my first ELOP customers from a long time ago. And he has a really old Manley ELOP, and we were able to beta test with him and really work to achieve the same timing characteristics. So we select the Vactrols to work exactly like his old unit, and we really voiced the new design very much to his old design, and that included yanking out the output transformers and going transformerless on the Manley ELOP. So, because that's what Ross really loved the sound of, and the bass is so clean that way. So we voiced the new production precisely to Ross's old unit. The Manley NuMu, we wanted to do a new take on the Variable Mu, because the Variable Mu, you know, that came out in the early 90s, like in 93, 94. Tape was still being used a lot. Digital converters were not that great sounding. So it was needed at the time to really come at it with a lot of color and a lot of transformers and a lot of sound and create this big sound. In today's market, with a lot of electronic music and such, you might not, and converters are so much better, you might not need to mask imperfections or put a big mark on things. So we wanted to come out with a cleaner version of the Variable Mu. And that's what the NuMu is. So the NuMu is the same front end as the T-bar modded Variable Mu, and then after that, we come at you with high voltage discrete FETs and transistors. So there's no chips in the signal path, and it's also output transformerless as well. So it's kind of like a clean version of the Variable Mu with very similar attack and release characteristics and so on. It just imparts less of a big footprint on the sound. Again, with the same power supply we discussed, and made in America, very important. And there you go. That's what we've been up to. And I'll tell you, for next year, we're going to attack the Manley Slam next.
Oh, okay.
So we'll revisit the Manley Slam, and hopefully this time next year, you'll see us with a brand new version of that.
Right on.
That's what we're working on.
Thank you so much, Ivana.
Thanks.
And we're really looking forward to that. So if you want to check out the NuMu and the ELOP Plus, please visit AmericanMusical.com.